Out. We gotta bring the full extent out for this one. There we go. Sorry, my OBS is having a stroke. Clearly OBS is playing the ultimate joke on me. But hi guys, welcome in. As you'll see, we've we've gone a little sideways with the branding of the channel today. You know, we're trying something new. Right, I'll boot Roblox in a sec. I need to go get my watch because I forgot. I just realized my heart rate isn't screen. But hi, look, let me while I leave you guys. Which button is it? Is it this one? Hey, look, we got a little hood and everything. Wait, where's my watch? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'll be 2 seconds. Gotcha. I filled it all, so I can sit. I'm hopefully going to do quite a lot of streams tonight. We're not just going to do the one, obviously with it being a special occasion. I'm going to try and do a couple. So we'll do Bite by Night for a couple hours, and then we're going to try something else. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to roll with something. So yeah. We'll be rocking around, going crazy. Where is my roadblock? But yeah, there's a hood, there's loads of toggles and stuff. I don't know too much about like the entire system of this yet. Or where I'm gonna put it in terms of like on the screen. So do obviously bear with me when we first get in game, because it's gonna take me a minute. It'll take me a minute to figure out where the hell to put it. So yeah, let's delve into Bite by Night. Or, as I like to call it, Femboys at Freddy's. Just for today's stream. Don't you worry, folks, we have a matching Roblox avatar to go with. Do you know how long I've been keeping this secret, by the way? Do you know how long I've had to keep my mouth shut about what we've been doing for April Fools? I've had to restrain myself so hard not to leak any of this, dude. It took me so much effort to not, like, lose it. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Why did I lie so much? I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't, you know, reveal my true self to all of you. It was, you know how difficult it is to be me? It's like super hard, you know? You guys are kind of scary sometimes. I'm trying to think how I can get, like, I don't want to, like, cut the model off on the screen because it's so beautiful. It deserves to fully be there. Let me see if I can, like, shrink it down and put it fully on the screen. Yeah, if I shrink it like that, we'll keep it fully on the screen. Oh my days, dude. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Hi, how do you join? My username's at the top. I don't turn my joins off ever, so you can literally go in whenever. But hi, welcome in. Welcome to the April Fool's stream, everyone. That's right. We were working on this behind the scenes since March. I was communicating a lot with Kit to work on doing this silly little outfit. I DM'd Kit one day and I was like, for April Fool's, should we do a Femboy fit? And Kit was like, yes, let me cook. So Kit cooked, and this was born in all of its glory, all of its beauty. It's even the little ears at the back wiggle. It's so cute. Don't worry, I have the normal outfit on here. This is just a toggle, so if I were to do that, we can bring back the normal outfit. But, you know, it's April Fool's Day. We don't do normalcy. We don't do normalcy during April Fools. But yeah. It's just a silly little game. Oh, everybody's losing it at the stream title today. Hi guys, welcome in. Welcome to Femboy Day. It's April Fool's, which means Femboy foolery. We got a jam-packed day today. It's not just gonna be Bite by Night, or as I like to call it, Femboys at Freddy's. We're gonna do some other stuff too, don't worry. So we'll delve into... I don't know what else we're gonna do yet. We can do Garden Warfare, because, you know, it is supposed to be Garden Warfare today. But we can also do, like, whatever, to be fair. I don't mind if we do, Marvel Rivals, or anything, really. I'm not playing Who Killed Peter Griffin. But I thought, I came up with, I was like, oh, what kind of silly stream can I do today? And then the idea of Femboys at Freddy's popped into my head, and I was like, yep, I need that one. I need that one. I heard there were Femboys. Yeah, as part of my April Fool's bit, we have a whole Femboy outfit now. It's... I guess you could say it's some Femboy foolery, hey? I even made a matching Roblox outfit. Dude. Who just thinks of Femboys at Freddy's? Me, dude. You ain't ever been inside of my brain. But look, I made the damn Roblox outfit to match. Why waste the fit? Go for the weak? You guys just want me to turn into a femboy at this point. I'm starting to think there's ulterior motives in the chat. Remember to like and sub, by the way. Oh, so true, Fidek. Thank you. You know what? At least Fidek cares. At least Fidek cares enough to get everyone to show me some appreciation. But yeah, watching your stream while you try not to laugh. That's disrespectful as shit. Stop it! I can't. But no, the fit won't go to waste. Please, like, don't think that that's the case. I have way too much respect for Kit's work for that to be the case. So, once April Fool's Day is over, this outfit will become another one of the donationable toggles, comparable to... For those that have been around my streams before, you probably know I have a bold toggle on my VTuber avatar. To go with that, we're also going to put this as another redeemable sort of avatar for that, so... yeah, I'm gonna set up some... I'm not quite sure what pricing to go for it yet. I'll probably... If you guys want to discuss that with me later tonight, you're welcome to do so. I don't have any sort of idea as to what people would, you know, like, think is good pricing for donation toggles, because I barely get donos, Twin. I have one consistent donator, and it is my mod. One of my mods is my consistent donator because they can't stand to see me with hair. That's a direct quote. Direct quote. Do this on Twitch. Honestly, I have Twitch, but I'm not eligible for monetization. I've never been a big channel, so I've never been eligible for anything like that. So, my stream is on Twitch. I am live on Twitch as well at the minute. The stream is on Twitch. But I'm not sort of able to get any monetization through Twitch because, I'm too baby of a channel on Twitch. You enjoying Bite by Night? Honestly, I am. It's definitely still in a beta. But it's, as much as it is a beta state, I do think that there's, you know, a lot that could be done with it, and I'm just hoping that the developers go, the right way, you know? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yippee! Wow! That was mean. I just wanted a drink, bro. New costume! Yeah, new costume. How do you know? How do you know, Ennard? Ennard respects the Femboy fit. You know what? At least Ennard respects the Femboy fit, right? By the way, Mangle was supposed to be added, but people voted for Withered Foxy. Honestly, I could see a lot of concepts coming around with, like, the various animatronics. There is a lot you can do with a lot of characters, and there's a lot of sort of designs and stuff that I'd like to see. But, yeah. There's a lot to work with, and I think there's a lot they can do. Obviously, if you watched my first, like, Bite by Night video where I talked about the mechanics a lot, you probably saw me talking about how I think they need more in terms of mobility, but it's a good base. I would compare building a house to making an ASIM, in the sense that you need the foundation to be solid before you can continue going up. If the foundation of the house cracks, it can fall and just break. And I think that's what's happened to a lot of ASIMs. They've sort of let the foundation be very sort of unstable, and sort of like masked it with, you know, colourful bricks and stuff. And I think that it's led to it crumbling. Whereas I think they need a solid foundation, a solid base of mechanics and stuff like that before they build up. Hope you remember what I told you about the doors. I do remember, silly. Tell your friends, tell your family, I'm a femboy for April Fools. Oh my god, the maid outfit. Okay, you might one-up me there. Can't balance a game with bad fundamentals. That is very true, which is why I'm hoping this game would add a lot more, like, sort of mechanics. Even if it's, like, not necessarily super, what do you call it? Even if it's not necessarily super, like, in detail, I find that the best ASIMs have a lot of different mechanics that build up to make a good, solid, like, it's kind of like a puzzle. Put, like, a bunch of pieces together, you get the full picture. You only have one piece, it's not very good, you know? I think ASIMs are very comparable in that sense. I think the problem is that Roblox games recently have sort of watered down the definition of ASIMs. But, you know, it's definitely, like, there's potential. There's definitely potential, especially with, like, a franchise as big as Five Nights at Freddy's. There's... Hold on, why is my pulse wave not open? I just realized. 1 second. Let me grab that. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Where is it? There you go. Should pop up. Waiting. It's... oh, there we go. How the hell do you have -1 killer chance? So to take the thumbnail, I had to make it so that I would have negative killer chance so that I could get, how do you call it? So that I could get my ult to be the killer so I could take screenshots. It's just to do with the disable killer thing in settings. It's nothing, like, special, don't worry. Not the femboy thing. No, it's the femboy fit, guys. Don't you remember? It's femboy time. That feels like a call out with a bouncing leg. Damn. I don't have many emotes in the game. I have one. I like the dances though. I think they're so silly. The skeleton and the shield, dude. That's me. But yeah, it's
welcome
just very silly.
_adventures to the bumblebees.
Oh yay! Welcome in. I don't know why the YouTube subscription system isn't TTSing stuff right now, but that was a Twitch side thing, I believe. So yeah, welcome in. Hi Twin. What's up? Welcome to Silly Goofy April Fool's stream. Goodbye all the emotes on base. Oh jeez. Hi guys, I'm Wendy. Hi Wendy, what's up? It's time. I've been causing too much chaos. It's time to repent for my sins, or whatever the term is. Do. And I'm Yellow Lad. And I'm V. Hi guys. Guys, it's time for a meeting in the ball pit. Everyone, company meeting, company meeting. We must discuss the future of the franchise. So, step one, right? Step one. I don't understand. Everyone in the Runkle's dog is DMing me right now. Dude, I'm getting so many DMs! I have 7 spare minutes. Ball pit meeting! Everyone, ball pit meeting. Oh my days. Bloody hell. Guys. I made the project. I'm Vidwin, and I made the project. Can I add you on Roblox? Honestly, yes, Twin. Wendy, I'll add you. I don't mind. I know you, so it's like... Twin, we twin for real. Okay, ball pit meeting didn't go to plan. Evacuate the ball pit immediately. We might be cooked. It's hashtag Jover. Guys, I think Foxy's coming first. But no, I think there's a lot of potential with sort of like characters in the game and stuff, but I'm just hoping that they add a lot more mechanics. I think as well, mechanics for specific sort of killers would be interesting. For example, obviously those of you that play Dead by Daylight or know of Dead by Daylight will be aware of Springtrap's presence in there. And I think it is important to consider, like, there's a lot more that you can do. Springtrap isn't necessarily weak. I just think there's a lot of mechanic sort of things you can do with ASIMs. I know it'd be quite interesting to see certain characters like Mangle with their sort of like, you know, there's a lot that you can really do there with different mechanics and stuff. see if I can get that one. More question, do you prefer DBD Springtrap or Bite by Night Springtrap? I'm gonna be real. I do prefer Dead by Daylight's variant because Dead by Daylight's variant is a lot more sort of smooth. But it's not necessarily to say that Bite by Night's version is bad. It just means that I have preference. I know as well it's obviously, you know, there's different things that definitely sort of go into the considerations there. And I think a big part of that is with this, they have the similarity of the axe becoming, like, vital for movement. But Dead by Daylight's Springtrap has a lot more mobility and, you know, has various sort of things that provide buffs and different things. I just think, obviously with there's like the doors and the axe can also have like different buff aspects, and it can also... One thing I have noticed with this is it doesn't really do much for you other than like sort of just slow them down when you get an axe stuck in somebody on this, whereas in Dead by Daylight you can yoink them towards you. So it's... I don't know, I'm obviously partial to Dead by Daylight's variant, which, I mean, if enough people want it, I can do it, like, a DBD stream later tonight as well, just for sort of comparison. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I haven't actually decided too much on streams, but I want, I definitely want to sort of, like, play a bunch of different games tonight, not just the one. I know Bite by Night I want to do for a while, but I would like to delve into the other stuff as well. Run, I am running. Just also popping heals in the same... I'm trying not to break the doors because that just gets me like insta-smacked, but at the same time it's like I might be just cooked here. It did it on the wrong side. Okay. Okay. Damn. Well, I have the health to do it. I may as well just pop that though. Let them bang the door twice, then let go. Yeah, I wish there was a visual input for how you bang the door though. I wish there was a visual sort of prompt, because my audio isn't always 100%, and I struggle to hear things sometimes. I have audio processing issues, so... That's definitely a big factor for, you know, definitely a big factor for my gameplay is with the doors. As much as I try to hold, them until I regen stamina, I don't always have the audio ability to hear when it's been hit twice. Sometimes it requires a little bit more, like, visual. And honestly, that's, like, not a huge thing because it's an accessibility thing. Obviously, it's... At the end of the day, I have a disability. It's not... Most people probably handle it fine. It's just that I struggle with it because it's part of my, like, disability. No. You didn't.
Thank you, Nathan, to 3801 for sending us £5. Hello, do you know what's better than a femboy ball femboy?
Why would you do this to me? I mean, thank you nonetheless. That's going into the bunny fund. But why would you do this to me? My hair! The only thing I had left! Man. You guys are so mean. Bro. What even is GBP? Great British Pounds. Why am I bald? Because there's a donation redeem that if I get $5, I gotta legally bald myself. This is like when the Library of Alexandria burned down, but worse. You look better now? No! What if I asked for a Queen V outfit? Honestly, like, if you want to redeem that as like a redeem dono thing, I can put that on the list. I've actually been meaning to write out a full list. Obviously with YouTube, I go through the super chat system. I don't have Twitch donos because I'm too small of a channel to be eligible for them. But I'm gonna set up like a list of like an FAQ for all the dono toggles and stuff that I have for my avatar. Or, well, my model, obviously. My 2 models. Yeah, for those that don't know, I have 2 VTuber models. This is my more serious model. But I also have a chibi one for our wholesome streams. At the moment, it mainly just gets used for our Minecraft server, which, if you didn't know, I host a Minecraft server all by myself, because I love Minecraft. And I love Pokemon, and it's a Minecraft Pokemon server. But yeah, we have the chibi model for whenever I'm streaming on the server. As of now, unfortunately, we didn't have the time to get a Femboy outfit for the chibi model as well, but I will make sure that that is, like, eventually a thing. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna do... Kit, I'm gonna send Kit a full list of everything left to do later today. I did send Kit the invite to the stream. I don't know if Kit's gonna show up. I would love for Kit to show up. Kit, for reference, Kit is my channel artist, aka my model artist. But Kit does the stickers and stuff too, so Kit's a very lovely person. Absolute superstar. Dude, I'm waiting for Kit's birthday. If Kit's here, I might be cooked, but I am gonna get, like, I'm gonna send Kit a bit of money for their birthday as well, and make sure that, you know, they get whatever they want, because... Yeah, as much as I pay my artists well, don't worry. I do pay my artists, and I do pay them well. But, you know, I want to make sure to drop a little something special for all the amazing work that Kit has done for me over the year. But yeah, I have a list of 4 outfits that I wanted for bird models. I will probably I'll have a full conversation with Kit tonight. I will, we'll obviously, like, get that over. I need to write a to-do list, actually. What's my notebook? Has anybody seen my notebook? La 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 la. Sorry, can you tell I've had, like, no caffeine today? So, oh yeah, for those that weren't aware, those that aren't in the Discord, a big part of our April Fool's thing today was I was supposed to purchase a bottle of Tabasco vodka. I was going to purchase a bottle of Tabasco vodka as a punishment for something during stream. The problem is, I had an absolute fiasco. For those that weren't obviously there was a massive sort of drama around the single bottle of Tabasco vodka. So I placed an order through Uber Eats. For those that don't know, I have a physical disability. I can't just run to the store, unfortunately. I can barely leave my bedroom half the time. But I have a physical disability, and so I order a lot of groceries through various delivery courier services. And basically, what happened was I sent for this bottle of, it was Absolute Tabasco through Uber Eats, and so I sent for it at it was like 1:45, so it was like 1:45 PM. And it got to 2, and I was watching, obviously, with Uber Eats, you track who's, like, bringing it and stuff. I was watching as every single driver kept just, like, cancelling the order as soon as they got to the store. And I'm thinking, dude, this is really weird. So I was like, hey, what the hell? And eventually, I just messaged one of the drivers, and I was like, hey, it's, like, 4 PM, what's happening? Why does everyone keep cancelling the order? The driver messages me back, and he goes, oh yeah, the first driver that claimed and cancelled, he actually stole your order and ran away with it. So, I'm gonna get the store to cancel your order and refund you. What do you mean someone ran away with my order? Bro! So someone ran away with this parcel of, like, stuff, and it wasn't even, like, anything super cool. It was, like, a bottle of Absolute Passion Fruit, which is one of my sort of, like, favorite flavors. Absolute Tabasco for the stream. And then it was just 2 packs of Quavers and 2 chocolate bars. That's all that was in there, and that was enough for this person to steal it. Which was insane, right? Oh no, there was, I lied. There was more in it, actually. There was 2 espresso martini buzz balls that I wanted to try, because I've never seen them before. So, yeah. Please keep in mind, obviously, I am an adult, I'm 20 years old, I am legally allowed to drink, I know my limits, and I am responsible. Please be responsible and drink responsibly. But yes, I ordered, you know, some stuff to get in the house for the next sort of month, for when I'm, like, hanging out or, like, having parties or whatever, and basically, what happened was somebody stole this Tabasco vodka. Like, who wants Tabasco vodka, right? And it was the only bottle that the store had got, because I tried to reorder it and they didn't have it any. Like, they didn't have any. So they stole the last bottle of Tabasco vodka. And just ran away with it. Which is so, like, cruel, right? But on the plus side, it's Tabasco flavored, right? So I'm really hoping that this person that stole my grocery order obviously takes a sip of the Tabasco, not realizing that it is Tabasco. And obviously, like, it, you know, obviously not realizing it was Tabasco, and I'm hoping that they, you know, take a sip of it and they absolutely squeal. I will giggle. Had to have been $100 in it or something. Not quite. It wasn't quite $100, but obviously each bottle of vodka is about 25 in the UK. Obviously I only really drink Swedish vodka, and even then I don't drink that often because I'm on, I take methylphenidate, which is an ADHD med. I kind of have his axe. Okay, maybe not anymore. I'm gonna pop a heal while he's tased. Co-op? No, this was a Morrison's. I ordered from a Morrison's, if you're talking about the store. It wasn't a co-op, it was a Morrison's. I ordered from Morrison's and I was like, hey, I want some Tabasco vodka. And it was the last one they had, dude. And the man stole it! I really do hope that, Uber pursues it as a legal case, though. I tried to phone the Morrisons while it was still going on. It wouldn't let me cancel it on my end. I spoke to Uber support and they were like, yeah, you can't cancel this order. We'll charge you for it. And I was like, dude, I don't want to cancel it then. I'm gonna speak to the dude who's, like, supposed to be delivering it. And that's crazy, right? They were trying to charge me the $100 that was stolen. Are you kidding me? Uber is fucking insane, man. It's this way. You're on fire? I've always been on fire. So remind me why I'm seeing a bold B Femboy on my screen. Hi! Yeah, it's April Fool's Day, which means, in true V fashion, we gotta do some, like, S-tier tomfoolery. You know, last year we did some absolute crazy April Fool's stuff. This year we gotta do some absolute crazy April Fool's stuff. So I DM'd my model artist last month, and I was like, hey, should we make a Femboy outfit for April Fool's? And this was born. Don't worry, if you're scared of the boldness, I'll put my hood up. There we go. There we go. Do you want my little hood instead? That should do really fine. What is my notebook? Right, let's go, and this is enough internet for today. I usually have hair with the outfit twin. It's just... Take off the hoodie, it's horrible. No, it's so cute. See you, V. Bye, friend. See you later. See you later. Can you join? Yeah, of course. My username should be pinned on the top of both platforms. It'll just say, like, my user is Decision on Roblox. Just go to my profile and just hit, like, join. I keep my joins on. I'm too lazy to turn them off. Right. Let me... What was I writing down again? What was I doing with my notebook? Oh, yes, of course. Okay. I've forgotten how to do a pound sign. Oh my god. Help. It's been so long since I've last written on a piece of paper that I genuinely have forgotten how to do my own currency sign. Help me. Oh my god. One is for, yeah, it won't be for. There's a Roblox bug that's been going around for about a year where the queue is busted. Just give it a minute and you'll probably be a lot, like, better in the sort of queue. How do I do a pound sign again? Wait. Wait, how do I do it? Wait, no, wait. Oh my god, that one is so cute. It is! I love it! Also, thank you to
one for sending us to OMFG. That all the hood is so cute. Aga.
What is... My name is a fucking mimic, oh yeah, my name is a fucking mimic, oh yeah. My name is the freaking project, oh yeah. No! Put me down, put me down. I got a lot to do, you know. Put me down. Do not Fortnite emote on me, bro. Get out of here, you stinky fart. This is why the mimic is actually a stinky fart. Guys, new FNAF theory. Hold the door, wait for it to be banged, and then let go. I usually do, but I can't hear too great with I have audio processing trouble, so I can't hear too great when it's not very visual when it's been banged twice. It doesn't really shake enough, so I struggle to sort of hear. But I try to aim for it. I know how it works, but I can't always hear it correctly. Oh my god, guys, look at the generators! Look at the generators! Don't make me say it. A bit of a scary something, but it might have just been a false alarm. I think it was just a vein. Oh god, a vein in an area it shouldn't have been. Yeah, I get like... I know my neck sometimes has like veins that stick out, or I have like... My arms have been like... Obviously with the various times that I've been in hospital, my elbow veins certainly are like... a lot more sort of like stubborn than the average person. They're very sort of scar tissue-y now. It's because I've had so many IVs when I've been to the hospital. They usually go for your elbow first for when they're putting IVs in. And so my elbows are like super knobbly on the insides where I've had like IVs done. You can see like scars of like where I've had them. Dude, oh my days. When I was in hospital in 2023... Yeah, when I was in hospital in 2023, they tried to put one in my thumb, dude. They tried to put an IV in my thumb, like in the vein in my thumb, and it was so... Oh no. I've never quite lived that one down. It made me cringe physically. It was disgusting. Never ever let them do that. Never ever let them near your thumb, dude. In my thumb? Yeah, they tried to put a needle down my thumb. It was a student doctor, and I was never really good with veins. So, this guy, he tried about 5 different IVs before he gave up and had to go get his senior. His senior was in surgery, so I had to wait for his senior to finish doing surgery so he could come and place an IV, which was insane. But, like, it's okay. But, yeah, I've got a lot of scars on my hands from that. It was a student, and I mean, I don't have any problem with, students in the medical field because, like, obviously they need to learn. But I think picking a very distressed teenager to practice on was not the move. I don't think. I was 17 at the time, I think, and the hospital was well aware that I'm on the spectrum, and I was freaking out because my mum had to go with me everywhere. I won't go anywhere alone because obviously I don't function very well. So the hospital was well aware that I was on the spectrum, and they were like, yeah, this perfect person to poke at, the autistic teenager that's bordering a meltdown. Ah, the good old days, right? Do you mean as in like Halloween? A Halloween fan? Ooh, I like Halloween. Dude, Halloween's my favorite holiday. Did I ever tell you how they stabbed me 6 times so I get blood last time I was there? Damn. I've been there. I've been there. I've had, thankfully when I go to hospital now, they usually pull out the vein finder machine on me. Although, to be fair, I've had, like, a lot of... It's the nurses who are the best. Like, for, like, IVs and stuff. Find you one of those nurses that's been working there 30 years. She'll do it in 5 seconds, dude. I remember last time I was there, dude, whenever I go, I always get, like... I'm so used to being like, yeah, do that vein. That vein's the best one, or this vein is, like, a good one. I'm so used to it now. But, yeah, I tend to have... a lot of sort of functionality with, IVs now. I'm used to them. A lot of people don't know that you can bend your arm with them. I find that really funny. It feels really weird at first, don't get me wrong. I won't do it for the first sort of, like, 24 hours, but if I'm there overnight, I will eventually get to it. Feels funky. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time in hospitals over the fucking years with, like, my stupid illnesses being dumb. I had appendicitis, for the first one, and ever since I've just been going because of all my illnesses. They really cost me, huh? I remember... Dude, I think the worst thing was the tilt table test I had to have. So, I have POTS, for those that aren't aware, and the tilt table test is basically where they strap you to a table and they sort of like put it straight up. So they just like strap you to this table with a bunch of wires and everything, and you kind of look like 50% cyborg. And then they just leave you strapped to a table for half an hour and watch your heart rate. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy test. So they strap you to a table, point you up the way, and then they'll watch your blood pressure, heart rate, and stuff like that. And then if you don't give them enough of a drastic sort of like heart rate thing, or your blood pressure's looking funky, they'll put nitroglycerin under your tongue, and it'll make your blood pressure bottom out. It's so bad. But yeah, you know, I got many a stories, many a tales, if you will. You know what, maybe I should start playing fighter. Maybe I should start fighting back, you know. Kung Fu Fighting, or whatever the song from Kung Fu Panda is. Let me quickly write all this down. That is that. Have I ever bitten someone before? Probably as a kid. I was an evil toddler, dude. I guarantee I bit someone as a kid. I probably did. I know I certainly had my moments. But yeah, I'm just a little crazy in general. I think that's something you gotta consider. How do I get my hair back? Like that one. Do we want the hood up or down? Up or down? What do we think? Also, demonic child. I was undiagnosed autistic, and it made me very, Up? Okay. We'll keep the hood. But yeah, I know I was undiagnosed autistic as a child, and it left me in a lot of situations where, I was just, like, very poorly treated. I know, back in primary school, they used to think I had behavioral issues, but what actually was happening was I was, getting so overstimulated that I would just, like, freak out. Like, y'all don't know how loud some people are. There's nothing, like, more frustrating than squeaky teenagers. Like, not squeaky teenagers, squeaky toddlers, dude. They're the worst. Is it just me or is it laggy? If you're talking about the game, we are in Europe servers. I am from Europe. If you're not from Europe, you're likely to experience lag. I unfortunately can't help that. Yeah, my ping is on 15 right now, so we're probably in France, I would say, if I had to make an estimate. But, yeah. It's, it's sort of a very, whatchamacallit? Interesting thing. Oh yeah, I can spectate. What is this? Get out! What outfits did I... I have the Thor outfits, I don't, but I don't want to spike your ping. You can't mess with my ping. Ping in Roblox is determined entirely by a mixture of your device and your internet connection, so you won't sort of have any impact on my ping, but, yeah, it's your call at the end of the day. If you don't want to join, I'm more than happy to just sit and entertain. I would say I'm a professional. The only thing I'm a professional at is yapping. But, you know, it is what it is, and I'll try my best, you know. There was like a... I think there was like a... I don't remember. I'm gonna chase up.
Sweetheart, you're going to get the cold like that.
Okay, I see what I'm missing now. So there is. That one, and then we're looking at... this, Here we go. Okay, so there is 4 outfits that I'm basically commissioning for the model in the future. No spoilers yet, but there is 4 upcoming. I can confirm that they're all very different to each other, and they are very all-round in terms of theming. So there's not any sort of concern in that department. We are sticking to a couple of different themes with this. Obviously, if you guys are looking to, like, suggest future outfits or stuff like that, you're more than welcome to do so. Obviously, keep in mind that, like, I can't just commission a bazillion outfits, because they take a lot of time to make, and, you know, they have to be, like, fully rigged and everything like that, so I'm currently sort of sticking to general sort of, like, all-rounder fits. But, you know, in the future, I'm gonna make it so I've got, like, a built-up kind of collection, so that we kind of have an outfit for all kind of games, and I'm gonna make sure that all the outfits are on both models, just to ensure that, you know, we have consistency in that department. Maid dress? No! See, the unfortunate thing with maid dresses is, like, I'm gonna leave to play Minecraft with my BFF. No worries, thanks for coming along anyway, Inky. See you laters. Tell me I slay. You do not slay. I'm gonna feed you to a rabbit. Wolfie! Hey, Wolfie! Welcome in. To the game, at least. If enough people want it, we can server hop, by the way. I don't think we need it right now. We're fine. I don't think we have many people here. Wizard outfit. Honestly, a wizard outfit would be kind of fire. Honestly, I might discuss, a couple of, inspiration ideas with the mod team. I actually need to work on the stream mod team a little bit more, in terms of, like, coordinating that in the Discord and making sure we're all kind of in communication. Bee hoodie? Honestly, that'd be cute. But yeah, I only have 2 models. I'm gonna only stick with 2 models. I'm only ever planning to have 2 models unless I end up revamping this one, obviously. But yeah. Right, okay, let me scribble down some ideas for the mod team. I am playing against raining much. What is April Fool's even about anymore, bro? April Fool's, I like to play pranks on people. And I think this is my best one yet, you know? If you're not, like, confusing people with silly little jokes, what are you doing, you know? For me, April Fool's is all about spreading silly little rumors and, you know, acting silly and just having a good time. If it makes people laugh, it's a W in my eyes. I did have a lot of worries about doing this April Fool's thing. I was very scared originally. But I'm grateful that nobody's been too rowdy. The problem with the problem with doing the funny little femboy fit was there's some people out there that can't behave themselves, and I was very afraid that people were going to just, like, automatically presume it was a sexual thing, or presume, like, that they can say, like, stupidly sexual shit, which is fucked up. I don't fuck with that. You know? There is nothing inherently, like, NSFW or inappropriate about, like, the whole, like, silly femboy bit, right? It's just a little outfit that I thought would be funny. I was very scared of people behaving like that, but I'm grateful that nobody has. I am very much grateful, because, you know, obviously I'm Arrowace, that stuff makes me uncomfortable, but also, like, you know, there's a lot of minors around, don't be saying stuff like that. I know I say that my channel is, like, not for kids, but you can't also just be saying blatant stuff like that, you know? It is an entirely PG outfit, I'm just wearing shorts and a crop top, bro. Yeah, but, a lot of people seem to have this misconception that femboys equals, like, scary stuff, which is, like, not the case at all. I am just a goofball that likes to wear silly outfits. So I'm just here to spread joy and have fun. But yeah, you know, props to you for originality. Yeah, when we came up with it back in March, it was, like, really silly. We were like, oh, dude, this is gonna be fire. So I messaged Kit, and Kit, honestly, it's mostly Kit's ideas. I was just like, hey, I want to do like a femboy fit. We were originally gonna go with a skirt, but Kit couldn't quite figure out how to do like a pleated sort of skirt with obviously all the sort of like motion of it, because it'd be weird. Say the F word. If you're talking about swearing is fine. The regulations of the stream tend to be no NSFW, no discrimination, so like no like slurs or anything like that. But you can say fuck, you can say shit. I do not care. I am 20 years old. I have heard worse. As long as you're keeping it PG, relatively, excluding swearing. Swearing's like whatever. You know, that's like something we all grew up with, low-key. Who wasn't swearing at like 13, dude? Yeah, we don't care around here though. The rules, people seem to think that I've got like super strict rules in the stream. Not really. Honestly, as long as you're not saying slurs and as long as you're not getting super rowdy, no NSFW, I don't really care, you know? Just be nice, have fun, spread whimsy and joy, and do what you do what you want to do. Yep. Fuck shit, also check DMs for outfit idea.
Thank you, Nathan, to
twin.
381 for sending us to pounds. Fuck shit, also check DMs for outfit idea. Welcome as farmer_4 to the Bumblebees.
Oh, yay, welcome in. Do I mess with fried rice? If you're talking about the cuisine, I love rice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with rice. Fried rice is peak. But if you're talking about something else, I have no idea. I've never heard of a franchise or anything called that. I could be being dumb. Listen, I ain't got a brain up there. It's 100% pure like I just got like bees buzzing in my brain. Warfare Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Discord actually, like, notifies me when the events are supposed to start. Right, I need to... Hold on. I need to make a stream mod role for the Discord. What else have we... Why is the Mimic dancing?
This location is
Damn. Okay, so I need to set that up. I also need to set what else am I needing to set up? Does anybody remember what I've got on my to-do list? I'm dumb like that. I'll make stream mod applications a big part of my to-do list. I also need to look into why the YouTube side doesn't TTS. It should do, and it doesn't for some reason. Events. Let's look at new member, yeah. I'm back. You gave your hair back. My hair comes back automatically after a couple of things. A fave rebel. I don't know what that means. Oh! It's me! Hold on. Let me quickly write this down on this, and I can put that away. Flip. Okie dokers. Where are we? Ba-ba-da-bum. There's a lot of mimics. There is, yeah. I've been saving up for Ennard, but I'm like broke. Okay. Projects. Get out of here. I don't know what the deal is with the project thing. I'm not sure if they are officially rebranding it to that, or they're doing something else. Because I know they said they were trying to contact, like, Quathon, but... We're in a private server? No, we're in publics. I don't really play private servers, too much to sort of try and handle, and... Because mobile players don't know how to work private servers, and I find that, console players can't join private servers at all, and it gets too much for me to, like, try and handle when there's, like, private servers, so I just do publics. I just server hop every once in a blue moon, and hopefully, you know, people won't get too rowdy. Unfortunately, the reality of it is that people will come in and, like, get super pissy if I'm not, like, gonna get them in the game immediately. But I try my best. Console can join if they have you friended. Yeah, I don't tend to add people full stop, so it's like... Because my friend list gets super full. And what happens is I don't know who's who. And it gets real confusing. Alright, let's see. Console can join if they have you friended, but yeah, I don't keep my requests open very often. I mean, if it's a console user, I usually add them, write their name in my book, and then strike them off when I've unadded them. But again, it depends entirely on, like, you know, what I'm doing, because obviously when I'm trying to play a game and stream at the same time, it gets really difficult for me to, it's really difficult for me to try and, how do you call it? Try and manage adding people while also doing...
Remain where you are.
Other stuff at the same time, and trying to play the game and everything else. It just gets super all over, and... I mean, obviously I try my best, but it can be a little crazy. I have the mod team, but obviously the mod team can't access, like, my Roblox account. The one thing I find that, like, is up with this game is the jitteriness of the mechanics, like the environment and stuff can be super difficult to navigate. Because I find I get stuck on everything. I don't know if it's just my movement. Obviously, take it with a pinch of salt because my mobility is probably never the best. But yeah, no, I keep my joins on and stuff like that, so.
Remain where you are.
Bonk. The bonk of 87.
Continued non-compliance
Bonk.
may lead to future wage reductions. Please be advised that this is your final notice.
Bonk of 87 then hits their head on the door. Yeah, that's me. Me for real. Oh, that's so close. Oh man, I'm trying my best, okay? You guys need to stop being meanie bars.
Your performance review.
This behavior will be noted in your performance review. Have you considered that this behavior was the friends we made along the way? Probably go 30 minutes because the game I like will update. Oh, absolutely no worries. Thanks for coming along anyway though, Kitchen. It was nice to see ya. Man, you know, I gotta say, like, I wish that, how do you call it? I wish the content creator requirements for Bite by Night weren't so high, because I'm, like, not even halfway to the eligibility criteria. It's really sad.
Welcome just Dracodillo to the Bumblebees.
Oh, yay, welcome in. Welcome in, Twin. Welcome in. But yeah, I wish the requirements were a little bit lower, because I'm not even sort of, like, halfway to them. My channels, I'm never going to be eligible for them. How much is it? It's 20k subs. It's 20k subs for their requirement, which I'm at 7k, so like I'm not gonna hit that. It's been so long since I've been in a stream review. I hope you're doing alright. Hi Twin, welcome in. It's been a while. I'm good, I'm good. April Fools, obviously, we gotta bring out the new model, the silly little Femboy fit. They should make it 10k. It used to be 10k. They increased it for some reason. It used to be 10k, but they increased it, and what I did was I asked one of the moderators. I said, "Hey, can you make it so that YouTube links can be posted in creations?" Since obviously my videos are creations and I've worked hard on creating them, and you know, I think it would be nice to sort of be able to, you know, post my creations in the creations channel. And basically I just got shot down and told that, no, you're not allowed to post your creations in the creations channel. Apply for content creator or you can't post your content at all. And it's like, oh, okay, wow. So that definitely, tanked my motivation a little bit with, the game. I was gonna do, I was working on a guide at that point for the game, but I kind of stepped back from it for a day because just obviously that experience kind of killed my motivation a little bit. And like, damn, I didn't think they just shit on my content so heavily. like, I'm not worthy to post my creations in creations because I'm not able to meet their content creator requirements. Ask any other game, they'll probably say the same. I mean, if you have a channel for like people's creations and art and like stuff like that, everyone else is promoting their games and their art and everything else, but when I try and post my videos on the game, I get shot down. It's like... But also, in a lot of other servers, I'm kind of eligible for the content creator role if I were to work on their stuff. I don't know, it kind of sucks that I put so much effort in and then they kind of like shot me down so heavily and so harshly. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll probably get back onto working on the games, the guide for the game eventually. It's just right now it's like... Aw. Make more videos or keep slacking. Honestly, I stopped working on that video when they sort of said that to me. Because, like... Basically, they just told me that, like, my content wasn't worthy enough to be in their Discord server because I don't have enough subscribers. Which was like, oh, ouch. But... I probably will get back on the video eventually. I don't know when. What's with the... what? What are you talking about, French Toast? Also, hi, Twin. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. How'd I find out about by night? I heard a lot of content creators talking about it prior to the release of the game, but I wasn't there for the release of the game because it released at like 11 PM for me, which was insane, and I wasn't sort of up at that point. So I ended up yeah, I ended up picking up the game on Kitchen's suggestion the day after it released. So I obviously have a there's like a community of sort of like content creators on various ASIM games that I have, and we've heard about like all kinds of different ASIMs through that. But also obviously Kitchen asked me to play it the day after it released, and it wasn't at like 10 PM, so I was like, sure. Because obviously the first day it released, it was nearly 11 PM before it dropped. And I don't know about you guys, I do appreciate my sleep. It's the curse of being a non-American, really. It's the sad thing is a lot of games are obviously American-centric, and I get cursed to not sort of be able to sort of go to the releases of them. But I know a lot of people were asking if I was going to cover it, so when Kitchen mentioned it, I was like, sure, why not? My Twitch was bugged, only now can I see your stream. Yeah, Twitch does that. It's because I have to split my stream to go down almost half the, like, bitrate, because if you're not a partner on Twitch, then you can't have, like, more than, like, a certain bitrate, which is half of what I stream to YouTube with. So because obviously the stream's on both YouTube and Twitch, having my YouTube setup running at like 10K like bitrate, and then I have to turn Twitch down to like 5,900, or it won't work because I'm not a member of their sort of like affiliate club or whatever it's called.
Kinda hope you put up more of a fight.
But yeah, we have a lot of people today. Honestly, I know, it's kind of crazy, really. I don't know where you guys have come from. I don't know if it's because it's April Fool's Day, everyone's sort of like looking to hang around. I don't mind though, I'm chilling. I'm having fun. All that matters to me. Oh, I look kind of cute with that axe. Do you know what? I was like, not a fan of the outfit at first. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a silly outfit to match. I wasn't a huge fan, but it kind of growing on me. It's cute. V, hi Frank Suck, what's up? What's up, Frat Fart Twerk? Hi Frank Suck. I think it's because of the Femboy outfit. I'm not a femboy. Light that V on fire. Frank Cirque, it's part of the April Fool's twin. It's part of the April Fools. Come on. Come on, Fart Twerk. Be nice. Jasper! Wow, look, Jasper's here for once, guys. Hi, Jasper. How's it going? Are you still mourning your, Terraria skill issue? But yeah, no, I reached out to my model artist for, back in March, and I said, like, hey, let's, do you want to, make a femboy outfit for my model for, April Fools? So, we ended up jokingly making a femboy outfit. And this is the result, and I think it actually came out really nice. But yeah, don't worry. This outfit won't be going to waste after April Fool's Day. I know that's a concern a couple of people had. Never fear, because after April Fool's Day, this outfit will be put on the donation list. So, as you guys know, that I have a bald toggle, which is a part of the donation section, and alongside the bald toggle, I'm gonna put this outfit, and I'm also gonna make sure to put on the chibi model, we have a sort of like Monarch bee outfit. I'm gonna put that on there as well. And I'll probably also put like the bee accessories on as a donationable toggle, and I have 4 more outfits that my model artist is working on, as well as porting some of my other outfits over to both models. But yeah, it's been super fun. And I just, honestly, I know a lot of people didn't expect me to put, like, a lot of thought into April Fools, but, you know, I gotta spread some chaos, you know? Been waiting for the past 15 minutes to join. Do you guys want me to server hop? I'm down to server hop if you guys would like prefer that. Obviously I'll wait until this round ends so that I'm not dragging us all out of here. If your power is being a femboy, then what are you without it? Just my normal self, I suppose? I don't know. Oh my god, wait, why is there so many people in the V-Hive? Where did these guys all come from? Holy shit, I need to say hi. I didn't realise people were joining. Oh my days, I'm sorry. There we go, I said hi to everyone. I'm checking Discord. I'm honestly, I try my best to welcome everyone, but I get really distracted sometimes, or I don't realize that people have joined until it's like, because I keep my Discord notifications off because I don't want the stream to go ping, 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 ping every 5 seconds. So yeah. Boom. Okay, let me set up a poll on the YouTube side. We can do this, or we can do we can do that, I suppose. I don't know if Where's my Steam? Let's go look at my library on Steam. There we go. Let me see if that will go up without me having to do anything. I think it's gone through. There we go. You guys and the shield emote. You guys are so silly. More Bite by Night. I'm gonna stick around in Bite by Night for a bit longer, obviously, but I'm not leaving now. I never said I was leaving now, Twin. Wait, so which one's which? I'm presuming E is parry and the Q is like to smack. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, I'm down to do like a bunch of stuff tonight. I can be here until about 2, 3 a.m. I don't necessarily have anything to do tomorrow, so what I'm likely to do is I'm likely to stay here for the night, crash tomorrow. And then tomorrow's stream obviously will be at 6 p.m. I probably won't get out of bed until then though. I haven't had much to eat today actually. Probably should eat something later. So that's likely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a bit of a break to eat during like intermission between streams. But we can do a bit of an all-round stream tonight. I don't mind doing a bunch of different things. If we do like... Because my original plan for stream, before I thought of like the Bite by Night idea, was I was going to do... I was actually going to do a mixture of shooters. So I was going to do Garden Warfare 2, I was going to do Marvel Rivals, and I was going to do some Fortnite as well. But I didn't know if that was something people wanted. I didn't know if people would find the appeal of that. So, you know, I didn't necessarily know if I wanted to do that, but I will likely probably do that if I end up. Friends with Pickett and Photon, right? I'm not super, like, friends with, like, either of them, but I definitely do speak to them. I was actually speaking to Pickett a minute ago. I often send Picket bunny photos. I like to send a lot of bunny photos to Picket. If Picket ends up going live later, I don't know Picket's schedule, but if Picket does end up like live today, I'm gonna go and make sure to say hi.
All systems restored. Containment status unstable.
Bonk. What if you asked them to post your channel in the Bite by Night Discord server? They probably wouldn't. I don't think that they're allowed to do that. I don't want them to like risk their roles. I don't want to put anyone else in trouble, you know? It's sort of not their... It's not their problem that I'm not a very big channel. So, I don't want anybody to get like in trouble because of me. I don't want to, you know... The last thing I want is to cause any sort of problems.
I always come back.
Beep 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 bitty beep beep bitty beep 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 bitty beep beep bitty beep bitty beep bitty. I'm trying to look at my Roblox stuff. I got so many. Everyone and their uncle's dog is trying to send me friend requests right now. If you think about it, 8K is a lot. I mean, it probably is in terms of sort of like to you guys, but I don't even have eligibility for half of the places that I'd love to do content in. And it's really sad. Obviously I work my hardest and I try my best regardless with the channel. But it's really sad to get shot down a lot of the time. I mean, obviously it's not me giving up, is it? But it's definitely disheartening to get shot down, especially when it's not like done in the kindest manner. I don't know if you've ever been you know, eligibility. Yeah, so for example, the Bite by Night Discord, they require you to have 20k subscribers. I don't have anywhere near that, and I asked, hey, can you make it so I can put YouTube links in the sort of like creation area? And they basically just told me like, no, if you're not eligible for the content creator role, you cannot post anything. Your content isn't worthy of being posted anywhere. And it's like, ah, okay. Damn. So, I don't know. I don't really care. It's whatever. I'll just keep doing what I can and just be happy in my little corner. Play random games, let me edit them for you. Honestly, I'm probably gonna send you a lot more footage going forwards. Obviously, I was supposed to record earlier today. I was supposed to do, like, recording earlier today, but then the whole situation with the robbery happened, and it was like, geez, dude. And then everything else went wrong, and honestly, I swear, everything's been going wrong today. And the day before as well. And it's just been, it's all over the place. I don't get like a day where nothing goes wrong. I just seen a message of me matching with someone else and it said we all love Femboys, right? Aww. Yes, we do.
Please be advised. rise. Containment systems are compromised. Proceed to the exit safely.
Ba-ba-da-ba-doom, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-doom. Do you think there's a code in here that's like 1983 or the pumpkin with a face? Do you guys want to server hop? Are we thinking sober hop, or are we thinking like just stick around a little longer? I don't know how many people are sort of like trying to get in right now. I don't think there's many people here though, to be fair. It's not sort of super. It's just my regulars at the moment, to be fair. So Minecraft will probably win the poll, which is fine. I don't mind playing Minecraft. I don't have another version of the model though. Like, I don't have a chibi version yet. I've been meaning to do like... I've been meaning to get that obviously made, but my model artist does have other things to do, so you know, it takes time. So we can do Minecraft, or we can do my idea where we have a mixture of all sort of three. The games that I mentioned earlier, so Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, and... how else do you call it? So yeah, Garden Warfare 2, Marvel Rivals, and Fortnite. I could probably do a combo of those three, if that's what people want. Because now that I think about it, Minecraft, I wouldn't know how to put my little model on there, since I don't have a chibi variant. Got a question? What's your question, Twin? I'm gonna head out, but I'll pull up later today. No worries, I'm gonna probably be here until like early in the morning. My birthday, my brother brought me Minecraft. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I got one of these things. Hold on. There we go. Minecraft is really fun. I just find that sometimes it's a lot of people don't have Minecraft, and it's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. Oh, it doesn't let you do that. The update I've been waiting on is in 12 minutes. What we'll probably do is we'll probably server hop in like 12 minutes, and then we'll do some more Bite by Night until then. I will make sure to take a food break, because I haven't eaten. I don't think I've actually eaten... Wait. Okay, wait. Let's see. I had my cereal. Okay, no, I had my cereal. We're okay. I was going to be like, oh my days, I haven't had any food all day, but I had my cereal earlier this morning for my tablets. We're not completely screwed. I had my cereal. Drink water, not vodka. I'm actually drinking Ultra Strawberry Dreams Monster at the minute. Can I friend you in Roblox? I don't accept friend requests in Roblox for like people to how do you call it? Sort of just kind of add me. But if you're on console and you need to add me to join, I have a notebook nearby. I can write your name down on my notebook. And as soon as the stream is over, I can just make sure to add you. But yeah, I don't accept people I don't really know, because, like, obviously you'll know that, like, I have my mods added. And stuff like that. And familiar faces and stuff, but, I don't just add sort of, like, anyone. It tends to be people I recognize and I could sort of like point out in a room. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I get really confused. I have ADHD and I'm really bad with memory, so I don't remember how to sort of like, I can't remember who everyone is, and it gets really confusing when I've got like 500 people spamming me with invites all the time. Because that was a thing that was happening. People were spamming me with game invites at 3 in the morning. And the same happened with Discord as well. People were like spam calling like my phone at 3 in the morning on Discord. And what was happening is I was being woken up by these Roblox notifications and these sort of like Discord calls, so I just ended up completely like closing down everything. But I also had a lot of problems with people being super parasocial. I would have people sort of like try to speak on my behalf because they were like quote unquote claiming to be my best friend or stuff like that, and it's like, you do not speak on my behalf, I do not even know you. What are you talking about? And it was getting me into too much trouble, and it was like causing me way too much stress, so I just closed everything. And I'm not really reopening anything unless it's like, you know, people I work with or stuff like that. I'm better than you'll befriended me. Kitchen, I will unadd you if you keep behaving like that. Jasper, you literally have been added for like a year, dude. Dude, how did they reach that far? Jasper, stop it. You're giving me flashbacks. Okay, we're gonna reword the poll. So... Can I... Right. Right, let's try again. I'm gonna take Minecraft off there because I don't think it's sort of true to game if I go into Minecraft with this model. Let's do, Garden Warfare 2, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite. Okay, we'll do... Cool, let's put the poll up like that. That's more likely to be what we'll get. Get the Fortnite Battle Pass. How was your day? My day's been crazy, but it's okay. Where am I going? Where am I following? Oh. Ooh. I didn't even know this was here, to be fair. Game link? There isn't a link for the game, you can just go to my profile. We'll do one more round in this server and then we'll server hop though, because I think people are trying to get in and we can't get in right now. Let me take that down for a bit. Why is there an only Fortnite? Why not? You know? Only Fortnite? Crazy? How do you join? You just go straight to my profile and hit join. Even if you're on console, you shouldn't need to, like, add, I don't think. I don't know. You might. If you're on console, then I mean, I'll have to get my notebook. Apparently Daybreak's getting a revamp or something, not like I'll play it. Hell no. Yeah, me neither. I ain't stepping anywhere near that game, considering, the way the community treated me all those years ago. I don't know about you guys, I don't, like, willingly subject myself to, like, transphobia and shit anymore. I'm not gonna let a community bully me for who I am. Unfortunately, when I first started doing YouTube, I let that happen, and I got to a point where I just couldn't, you know, cope with it anymore, and I'm never gonna let myself fall for that, sort of mindset again. So in future, it should. Is Nightbot not working? Added Doombringer. I don't know what Doombringer is. Is that like a game? What are you talking about? A Roblox admin? Oh, I wouldn't have a clue, to be fair. From Forsaken? Oh, I wouldn't know. Okie doke. Right, we'll play this last round and then I'll make sure to shuffle us over to a new server, because I know we'll get... Oops. Hiccups. That missed? Damn. Oh! Down. But they posted something in devlogs. They are probably baiting, I'm gonna be real. When was the last time Forsaken even, like, dropped an update? Let's be real. There wasn't just, like, skins. I don't know. I definitely went off Forsaken with how they sort of, like, handled the game full stop. I probably won't be going back. I know people keep being like, oh, you know, when are you gonna continue the streams? No. Never. Not with the way that they treated me. You're a femboy now? Yes, this is my new identity, twin. Isn't it the best? Don't you love it? I hate drywall. Me too, twin. Is VH3 still good? I haven't touched VH3 in like a good year or two. But I mean, I presume it is, right? I haven't heard anything about it in ages. What's your opinion on Blocktails? I played the first 3, I think. I never ended up playing the rest of it because everyone else that was doing it with me as a group already played it without me. So, I never ended up actually playing the rest of the chapters because obviously we did it as a group, so we all had like specific sort of like linked loadouts, and everyone else played it without me, so I ended up just never playing it because, you know, whatever. I don't really feel like playing the rest of it though. Maybe one day. I don't touch Roblox very much anymore. I'm gonna be real. I find that unfortunately the Roblox curse means that I will be randomly sentenced to like people being real nasty, so I tend to, you know, I try to avoid a lot of it because they'll just randomly throw like a bunch of like immature people at me. It's like, that's not the audience I want to sort of have, if that makes sense. That's why I'm trying to focus on more like sort of, you know, more advanced sort of games. But honestly, I'm not sure where we're going to go from here. Obviously, I've been enjoying the current weekly schedule with stuff like that. A lot of just various things, but I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some Roblox games that I could play regularly, but obviously it just becomes a concern for me that I'm worried of I will probably end up getting a bunch of like immature people come back, and I don't want that for my audience. I always wanted to cater to the older side, the people like me, but that didn't end up being the case, unfortunately. And I've been, you know, I ain't trying to get insulted no more. I'm tired of, you know, constant disrespect and shit. I ain't here to take that, so. I feel like a lot of like Roblox kids these days just don't know how to behave. I feel like that is just the unfortunate reality of it. But you know, it is what it is at the end of the day, and it can't really be helped. But I think it's best if I sort of keep away from that sort of stuff if it's gonna keep causing me harm like that. Because I mean, it definitely, like, as much as people will say, oh, you're dramatic and shit, it definitely took a toll on me. Having to constantly sort of, like, wake up to deal with, like, the way people were behaving. It got to the point where I was, like, avoiding streaming and stuff because I just didn't want to be inevitably sort of like subjected to damn. Oh well. But yeah, I didn't want to be sort of like subjected to it. So I'm just doing my own thing now. Light by Night seems to have been, like, a nice community so far, though. I'm gonna be real with that one. It's been fairly chill. I haven't had too many, like, crazy people so far, but at the same time, I also don't have their content creator role, and I won't be eligible for their content creator role, so it's unlikely it'll be too... like, it's unlikely it'll do too well. But I think that's probably a plus, to be fair. Because it means that I won't sort of... I don't know, it just means that I'm probably more at peace. Without having people who intentionally sort of like look for places to go and spread negativity. Being able to sort of just like find it through a channel. There's an Easter egg here up in the room. This one? Yeah. Yeah, there's also probably some other stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. Pretty worth more using my camera than anything. Whereas you can't get up to that vent. You would have thought, something like that would be an option, wouldn't Right, we're gonna shuffle servers. We'll stick around for a little bit longer, then I'm gonna go and make something to eat, and we'll come back later on for shooters and stuff, but see what servers we've got. There's an Amsterdam one there. Here we go. This was nice and quiet. What time is it? It is 8 p.m. Right, we'll probably be able to stick around for at least like an hour then. And then I'll make some food. Or order food. I don't know. I could order food. I was supposed to order food, to be fair. Want me to leave since I was in the last server? That's your call. Honestly, I don't think there's a lot of people trying to join, so I think you're fine. The recent dev drama from Grace, I haven't, but I can imagine it's a bunch of... Is it a... Let me guess. Is it a Twitter thread full of really blurry screenshots? Because I'm gonna laugh really hard if it is. Make a video where you react to Amphibia. I would get copyright striked. Damn, it didn't go. Okay, if I ordered takeout, what would y'all want? Well, what shall I get? That's the more important question. I'm not sure what I want. Apparently defended his racist homophobic girlfriend. Oh, damn. Domino's is good, but I don't know where you live. But if you live has Domino's. I'm in the UK. I'm pretty sure we do have Domino's, yeah. We don't have Chick-fil-A though. I know we don't have that for a fact. Cake. Don't tempt me, dude. Don't tempt me. Double cheeseburger with no cheese. What's the point? Domino's? Dude. I don't know. I'm not in a pizza kind of mood. I want a burger. I want a burger, bro. But like, do I get like a crazy KFC burger or do I get like a McDonald's burger? We have a look. Hang on. Let me open up my app. Hear me out. I want like a... No, I want like a chicken burger. I want like a... I might get like a KFC burger. My phone just had a major lag spike. Can I have a please, Berber cheese? Also, with the timer at the top, that's just how the game runs. Popeyes, I don't think they have a Popeyes here. Or they might have one, but I don't think it's open yet. I'm from the UK. I don't have a lot of the US stuff. Why is it not running? Oh. Oh, you're right. Oh, this server's soft locked. Oh my god, hold on. Let's try and find a different one. Can I hit 19? You can press the buttons. If I... 1983, guys. This server is also soft-locked. Try this one. Oh my days, are all the servers soft-locked? Oh my days. It seems that all the servers are soft-locked. Yeah, okay, so I've been told to find another game for now, by one of the mods in Bite by Night. Apparently the game is busted, so in that, you know, on that note, I'm gonna head off and order myself some food, but we will come back for a mixture of, shooters later on tonight. We'll come through for a mixture of Garden Warfare 2, Marvel Rivals, and Fortnite. We'll go for all three. I'm not sure how we're gonna make a thumbnail for that. But we will. So I'm gonna order a KFC. And I'll be in the Beehive if anyone's looking for me, if you're looking to yap with me. I like to make sure to lie down while I eat, so that my heart rate doesn't go rapidly high. You can see in the corner of the screen there, it's at 108 right now, so it's not too high, thankfully. But obviously, I'm gonna be streaming until quite late tonight. So I'm gonna make sure to fill up on some KFC, and anything I don't eat immediately will be, you know, kept nearby so I can munch on it while we stream. But I will see you guys within an hour or two for whatever else happens in, you know, the next hour or so. I'll make sure to figure out what we're gonna do for stream, but I will catch you guys later on. Bye bye!